Good morning. I'm Lieutenant Patricia Thomas with the Sheriff's Homicide Bureau. Today we're here to ask for the public's help regarding the murder of 40-year-old Carlos Alvarez Diaz. Before I begin, I'd like to acknowledge several people that are here today. From Homicide Bureau, we have Lieutenant Vinny Hersini and investigators Steve Blagg and Vincent Choi, the investigators in this case. From Lakewood Station, we have the captain, Daniel Holguin, and Sergeant Mahalia Gonzalez. From the City of Hawaiian Gardens, we have Mayor Maria Teresa del Rio, City Manager Ernesto Marquez, and Council Member Dandy DePaula, as well as the victim's family. I would like to start off by thanking Supervisor Janice Hahn of the Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors for the approval of a $20,000 reward, as well as the City of Hawaiian Gardens council members for the approval of a $10,000 reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction of persons responsible for the murder of Mr. Carlos Alvarez Diaz. On October 8, 2022, at approximately 1:09 in the morning, Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department Lakewood Station deputies responded to an assault with a deadly weapon gunshot victim call at the 22300 block of Wardham Avenue in the City of Hawaiian Gardens. Upon arrival, deputies observed Mr. Carlos Alvarez Diaz lying in the street near his vehicle, suffering from an apparent gunshot wound to the upper torso. The Los Angeles County Fire Department arrived on scene and pronounced Mr. Carlos Alvarez Diaz deceased. A 14-year-old was also struck by gunfire, but survived. Homicide investigators learned Mr. Carlos Alvarez Diaz and the 14-year-old were shot while they drove north on Norwalk Boulevard at 226th Street in the City of Hawaiian Gardens. The suspect's vehicle is described as a dark-colored, four-door vehicle containing several males. The shooter was described as a Hispanic male in his late teens or early 20s, wearing a black t-shirt and black beanie. The vehicle was last seen northbound on Norwalk Boulevard and out of view. Investigators believe Mr. Carlos Alvarez Diaz and the 14-year-old were innocent victims of this senseless act of violence. Los Angeles Sheriff's Department homicide investigators believe there are witnesses in the area who may have seen the suspect or know the suspect's identity. Anyone with information is urged to contact Homicide Bureau at 323-890-5500 or anonymously at Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477. At this time, I would like to introduce Adrian, Mr. Carlos Alvarez Diaz's brother, who would like to say a few words on behalf of the family.
Good morning. My brother was not a gang member. He was not out looking for trouble. He was just driving his car around. And unfortunately, he was a victim of a senseless act of violence. He leaves behind a wife, two girls, and a baby boy who's never going to meet his dad. Also, he leaves behind a lot of heartbroken family members and friends. If anybody knows anything, we ask that you please call this number and give us information. Don't do it for the money. Do it because it's the right thing to do. Thank you.
I'm sorry, can you give us your last name, please?
Alvarez.
Thank you, Adrian. Once again, we're asking for the public's assistance and hope people will have the courage to come forward and help. Investigators identify the persons responsible for this senseless act of violence and bring some semblance of closure to the family. Thank you.
Lieutenant, did you have any surveillance video of any kind? Can you describe the area that this happened?
It was near the area of Norwalk Boulevard and 226th Street in the City of Hawaiian Gardens.
Okay, was that residential, industrial, retail shops?
Do we know? Residential.
Residential? Okay. Any ring video or anything, was that able to help you
Investigators are canvassing all.
still?
They continue to investigate it.
Okay. And then what was the connection between Alvarez Diaz and the 14-year-old?
Their relatives.
Relatives, okay. And was that 14-year-old able to provide anything? Was that apparently got the description?
We obtained additional information from witnesses, correct?
And then at that time of the morning, you believe there are witnesses. So were there others there at the time of the shooting that you're aware of?
Do we want to provide additional? At this time, we're not providing additional.
So when did you hit the roadblock on this?
What do you mean roadblock?
Well, I mean, you're asking for additional help. So I'm sure you exhausted everything you had at this point. So are you close to something? Do you need do you need evidence? Do you need, tell us exactly what it is you need.
We're asking for the public's help in identifying the suspects, and with the addition of the 2 rewards that were offered, we're hoping that will help motivate individuals to provide some information.
And
Thank you.
Did you recover any forensics?
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you. Sí, when we're done with this, we'll do in Spanish. That's all the information I have at this time.
Let's get the license plate. Has the vehicle been recovered?
The suspect's vehicle is outstanding. We've already ascertained, and the brother. Mhm. Well, thank you very much, everybody. We appreciate you coming up.
Question for Mr. Adrian, please. Would you like to share how you would like the community to remember your brother for the kind of person he was?
He was just a family
Take the
member.
microphone, please.
Go ahead.
My brother was just a family man. Like I said, he lives behind 2 girls and a baby boy who he never got to meet. He was loved by everybody, not a troublemaker at all. Just liked by everybody. I mean, the people behind me are a testament to that. And yeah, that's all I could say. He's going to be greatly missed.
Right, he was condolences to you and the family. Was this a frequent area he would travel? Was he going
That's where we grew up.
LT, so do you know whether he was coming or going from someplace?
That's all the information we're providing today. Thank you very much for coming, everybody. Have a good day.
Buenos días, soy Alba Ibarra de la Oficina de Información del Sheriff. Estamos aquí para pedir la ayuda del público con respecto al asesinato de Carlos Álvarez Díaz, de 40 años. Agradecemos a la supervisora Janice Hahn de la Junta de Supervisores del Condado de Los Ángeles por la aprobación de la recompensa de $20,000 y a los miembros del Consejo de la Ciudad de Hawaiian Gardens por la recompensa de $10,000 por información que conduzca al arresto y condena de las personas responsables del asesinato de Carlos Álvarez Díaz. El 8 de octubre del año 2022, aproximadamente a la 1:09 de la madrugada, los agentes del Departamento del Sheriff del Condado de Los Ángeles respondieron a una llamada de asalto con arma mortal en la cuadra 22300 de la avenida Wardham en la ciudad de Hawaiian Gardens. Al llegar, los agentes observaron al señor Carlos Álvarez tirado en el suelo, cerca de su vehículo, aparentemente con una herida de bala en la parte superior del torso. El Departamento de Bomberos del Condado de Los Ángeles llegó a la escena y declaró muerto al señor Carlos Álvarez Díaz. Un adolescente de 14 años también fue alcanzado por disparos, pero él sobrevivió. Los investigadores de homicidios se enteraron de que el señor Carlos Álvarez recibió un disparo mientras conducía hacia el norte por Norwalk Boulevard en la calle 226 en la ciudad de Hawaiian Gardens. Los investigadores creen que el señor Carlos Álvarez fue una víctima inocente de este acto de violencia sin sentido. El carro de los sospechosos se describe como un carro de 4 puertas, color oscuro, con varios ocupantes. El que le disparó se describe como un hispano de 20 años de edad más o menos, que tenía una playera negra y una gorra negra. El vehículo se fue al norte en el Boulevard Norwalk. Los investigadores de homicidios del Departamento del Sheriff de Los Ángeles creen que hay testigos en el área y pueden haber visto al sospechoso o conocer su identidad. Si alguien tiene información, por favor comuníquese con la Oficina de Homicidios del Departamento del Sheriff o a Crime Stoppers. El teléfono de la Oficina de Homicidios es 323-890-5500. El teléfono de Crime Stoppers es 1-800-222-8477. Gracias.